Shalom, this is a new Yeshurun Israel at Hebrew on Island 2. Today's video is called The Elohim of the Old Testament is not mean or cruel. You are just rebellious. You know, Christians would say, the God. That's a title, I don't use that. He's not mean or cruel. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you that you are rebellious. In short, Deuteronomy 28. Last couple of videos I've been doing on Deuteronomy 28, and I'm happy. Deuteronomy 28. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High Elohim, I.S.U.P.K, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Most High I.S.U.P.K will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. If he's so cruel and mean, why is he going to set the Israelites? Now, for the other heathens, yeah, they could perceive him, but my audience, my target audience is the Hebrew Israelites, which are the Negroes only. They've been sent to the four corners of this flat earth, the four sections of this flat earth. All the other heathens are just peripheral things that were created. Verse 2 of Deuteronomy 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Most High I.S.U.P.K. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. So is that somebody cruel? Punishing? That's what I'm reading is love. The crazy Christians, of course, say, well, we don't deal with the Old Testament because that was a mean creator, a punisher, somebody not good, dangerous, scary. Got news for you. He's the Elohim, the power alone of the Israelites. He only dwells in the midst of the children of Israel. He said, out of all the people of the earth, in Amos 3, out of all the families of the earth, only Israel have I known, in Amos 3. Deuteronomy 10:15. I'm paraphrasing, I'm not reading it. It says here, let me go there real quick. Deuteronomy 10, hold your place in Deuteronomy 8. Deuteronomy 10:15, it says, only the Most High had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and in them is the only Israelites. And he chose their seed after them. That's us, the Negroes, aka true Aboriginal Native Americans. Seed after them. Hold on. Seed after them, even you above all people, as it is written this day. The Bible is the history and law book of only the Hebrew Israelites. All the other people, all the other heathen Gentiles are just peripherals. They're used as a belt to beat us, or punishment. Most High considers them no people, vanity, dust of the balance, a small thing, a very small thing, less than nothing. Now let's get back to the point. You Christian Negroes, oh, he's mean. The God of the Old Testament, he's mean and brutal and stuff. I started reading Deuteronomy 28, and he said, blessed shall it be in the city, and that doesn't sound like somebody cruel to me. Verse 4, Deuteronomy 28, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy king, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Most High shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee seven ways. The Most High shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouse and in all that thou settest thine hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Most High thy Elohim giveth thee. The Most High shall establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he had sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Most High Elohim, I.S.U.P.K, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Most High, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Most High shall make thee plenteous in goods, and the fruits of thy body, and the fruits of thy cattle, and the fruits of thy ground, and the land that the Most High swore unto thy fathers to give thee. The Most High shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in season, and to bless all the works of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Most High shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt be beneath, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Most High, H.O.I, which I command ye this day to observe and to do them, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. So all what I read you is Deuteronomy 28, 1 to 14. That doesn't sound like a malicious, poisonous, scary, cruel, brutal Elohim to me. Sounds like a loving father to me. Now let's get down to verse 15. Deuteronomy 28. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High, H.O.I, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command ye this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. And it keeps going on. The only reason why Negro, aka true physical Israelite, we are in the condition that we are in, is because most of you Negroes are rebellious. Hold on. Oh, let me focus. There you go. You are rebellious. That's your problem. You don't want to follow the commands of the Most High. Our foreparents at Mount Sinai, Mount Horeb with Moshe, they said, this day we will do what you say this day. They made a commitment, a covenant with the Most High. We're the only people that made a covenant by sacrifice. That we would do all that he commanded us. At least strive to do all that he commanded us. 2018, still rebellious. 1 Samuel 15, I'm paraphrasing, it says, for rebellion is as witchcraft. Stubbornness is as iniquity. You Negroes, you nigger, I don't want to say that, you 2/3, you are. You're rebellious. You guys, you women are witches, and you men Negroes are warlock. Wizards. 1 Samuel 15. For rebellion is as witchcraft. You Negroes are involved in extreme witchcraft. The 2/3. And he said he's going to make a full end of all the nations and a full end of the Israelites. When you read Ezekiel 9, I'm not there, I'm paraphrasing. When the Most High says to the man that's dressed in white carrying a black inkhorn, he said, put a mark on the forehead of all those that cry inside about the abomination in the midst of Israel. Don't go near them, but go rather to the young, to the old, to the maids and little children, and kill utterly without mercy, and start at the Ancient of Men at my sanctuary. I'm paraphrasing. That's in Ezekiel 9. Read it for yourself. Those of you wicked, you witch Negro women, and you warlock Negro men. Rebellious. The Most High in the Old Testament is our loving Father. Our loving, caring power. When you read Isaiah 49, and I'm paraphrasing from that too, I'm not going there, he said, Israel their pastures will be in high places. And he says, like a suckling mother, suckling her little child. She don't forget him. He said he's not going to forget us in Isaiah 49. In Isaiah 41, he said, Israel, I chose them as my servant. I have not cast them away. And that's the 1/3. You 2/3 Negroes. Rebellious. And how dare you say the Most High is cruel alongside the Caucasian demon Christians and all these other Catholics and Christians, oh, the God of the Old Testament, he's cruel and brutal and we don't want to deal with him. Well, Torah and Tanakh-based Israelites as myself, we only deal with the power, the creator, the only redeemer, the only savior, the one who has created all things, the one who has created the heavens and earth alone and everything visible and invisible in it. We only deal with him. There's nobody on his right hand. The sons of the Most High in Exodus 4:22 are the Israelite men. You're rebellious. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to bring it to a close. Told me to Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. That's why you Negroes, 2/3, I don't really care what the heathens do, because they got their eternal punishment, and it's coming soon because the system is ending. Everybody sees that this system is crumbling. Just like Egypt's empire, they thought it would never end, crumbled to the ground. Rome crumbled to the ground. Greek crumbled to the ground. Assyria, Medes, Persia, I can go on. They all crumbled. They all finished. America and Europe, power reign, circling the toilet bowl as we speak. You 2/3, you're circling the toilet bowl, the drain, as I speak, because you're rebellious. The Most High, H.O.I, in the Old Testament, is a loving Father, a loving power. He only wants the best for us. But as his children, he's going to reprimand us when we do wrong. Just like you would do to your children. If they're not listening and disobeying, you will punish them too. Well, he's done the same, but you look at his punishment as bad. And it is terrible. Words can't describe it. But you deserve it. I deserve it. It's just. Problem is you don't know what justice is. But he does. I love the Elohim, the power of the Old Testament. He is not cruel and brutal. He's just. That's the problem. You don't know what justice is. So you just see brutal acts and terrorizing and terrifying things, events that occur, and you think that, oh, this is just cruel and mean. No, it's called justice. And you have no idea of what justice is. That's why you can't see that he's a loving power. Hopefully this was edifying to you. This is a new Yeshurun Israel, Hebrew on the island too. Until next time, shalom, shalom, whatever you want to say. And you 2/3, you Negro Christian, don't get me started. You don't know the scriptures. That's why you think he's cruel and brutal and everything else.